Tip number 47 follows nicely on from tip number 46. If you've given up the seed oils, now is a great time to go gluten-free. And I know this is one of the latest fads and there are lots of people jumping on the bandwagon. It has many benefits, giving up gluten, from reducing bloating to fatigue to gas, constipation, and many other things. And also it can help with weight loss if that's what you're after. But many people tend to do it wrong and they'll give up gluten and they'll buy gluten-free products, which one, costs more money, and two, contains questionable ingredients. So if you're going to give up gluten, just give up gluten. This is what I did. I watched a program on Netflix called What's with Wheat, and literally the next day I went gluten-free, and I've never regretted it. I've been gluten-free for over a year. Did it get rid of all my problems? No, not really, but it has helped with many other things. The biggest thing I noticed was it helped with my sugar addiction. Prior to giving up gluten products, I could not give up the sugar, and that helped me massively. And when you give up gluten, you give up a whole load of processed foods. So obviously there's bread, there's cookies, there's cakes and everything, and you can buy very good gluten-free products, or you can make your own. That's what I tend to do. One of the biggest things I found difficult when I gave up gluten initially was eggs. What do you have poached eggs on? Because I always had poached eggs on toast. But I've got quite good now. Maybe I'll save a little bit of potato from dinner and fry it up and have the poached eggs on top. Or I'll have spinach and tomatoes and all sorts. There are many things you can do that don't involve gluten. And there are now a lot of other products out there on the market, like a lot of pastas and things like that, that don't contain bad ingredients. You just have to search for it. It's not the gluten that is bad for us, it's what we've done to it that is bad. We've processed wheat crops to become shorter and heavier so it grows more wheat. We also use glyphosate on it. Now I'm not going to talk about glyphosate because it's a huge subject, but just know that this is an antibiotic to your gut. It is going to do bad things to your gut health, and you just don't want to do that. Also, it has been linked to cancer. So if you can avoid glyphosate, then avoiding gluten and wheat-based products is going to take that out of your diet and do many benefits for you. Try a gluten-free diet and see how you get on. It took me a year really, I think, to start noticing the benefits. But just know that gluten and wheat-based products bring no nutritional value to your health at all. There is an argument to say that you're going to lose fiber if you cut out bread, but I don't know anyone that eats bread that doesn't suffer any kind of problems if you eat too much of it. It doesn't bring any nutritional values at all, and you are not going to miss out by removing it from your diet. There are no side effects of cutting out gluten. You will probably feel better for giving it up in the long run. If you watch What's with Wheat on Netflix, you might give it up yourself. We've been weaning our kids off for about a year. They're never going to be completely gluten-free, but we're doing our best. Just give it a go, see how you get on, and let us know.